Hello, my dear children. Welcome to Learner's Planet. Children, this is question 2 about light, sound and force. Children, you remember what we studied in session 1? Yes, we studied about light, shadow and various kinds of sound. Now we will study about noise. Children, what happens when everybody in your class starts talking loudly at the same time? What happens? Let's see another example. What happens when all the vehicles on the road start honking in a traffic jam? Yes, children. What happens? Yes. Sound that is loud and unpleasant is called noise. So, the examples which we saw just now, what it shows, what do you observe? Yes, it makes noise. Because if everybody starts talking loudly at the same time in your class, there will be loud and unpleasant sound in the classroom, and that is called as noise. Same way, when all the vehicles on the road start honking at the same time, loud and unpleasant sound happens. That is called as noise. Right? So children, too much of noise disturbs us and it is very bad for our health. Right? So, this is why we should learn to speak softly. Like in this picture. Okay, children? You should never make noise because it can disturb us and it is also bad for our health, right? So always speak softly. Yes, children? We should always play television, music system, etc. at low volume, so that we do not disturb other members of the family or our neighbors. Right? So always remember that we should not disturb anyone. We should always play television, music system at low volume. Okay, children, now we will study about force. Children, in everyday life we push or pull things to move them. Like you can see in these pictures. Right? At one or the other place, you need to push or pull things to move them. So what is this push or pull called as? Yes, a push or a pull is called force. Force helps us to do many things. So children, when two things touch each other, friction develops. What is friction? Friction is a special force that slows the movement. see some example? Yes. You can see in the picture, for example, Rahul is pulling a toy car. Yes, you can see Rahul is pulling a toy car. Here you can see that a man is pushing a table. Yes, so we can say that the force is applied. Yes. Another example we can see here. Force can stop a moving object. Like this dog is running and the boy is running after him to stop a dog. Right? So he is also applying force. Same way, we can say that force can change the shape of the object. Here you can see that this is a balloon which is filled with air. But what happens in this picture? What do you observe? Yes. A boy, what he does, a boy keeps or puts his feet or leg on the balloon. Right? So this balloon gets deflated. Right? So this shape has been changed. So you can see the difference between the shape of this balloon. Right? So children, whenever you push or pull an object to move it, the force of the push or pull should be greater than the force of friction. Then and then only you can move the object. Otherwise, not. Children, a wet floor is very slippery because there is very little friction. Yes, children? You can see the difference between the wet floor and the dry floor. Right? A wet floor is always slippery. So you should walk carefully on the wet floor. Children, when friction is very less, things slide. But when it is very high, things don't move. For example, you can see in the picture. Here the friction is very less. So the object and that person slide very easily. But when the friction is very high, things don't move. But if there was no friction, what would have happened? We would not be able to walk. We would keep sleeping off. Right? So there should be friction. Okay, children? So children, I hope that you are clear with the session 2 about light, sound and force. Okay, children? So we will meet in the next session with the new lesson. Always keep studying, children. Thank you.